So good day, guys. It's coffee. It's the same day from the last vlog, but you know, I'm only riding this bike now once every sort of fortnight if I'm lucky. So we'll do as many vlogs as we can in one hit. Yeah, what I wanted to talk to you about today, guys. Always sort of start with that line. It's going to be a slogan of mine. I'll get some t-shirts done, I think. Is tires again. I've been chatting to you guys online. I've been doing a bit of research, and honestly, now it's wet and icy and real just rubbish sort of conditions. These tires are really proving to be absolutely shit in the wet and the mud and just everything else. You know, they're 100% worn in now, and they are still absolutely freakishly dangerous in the wet. And anyone that's ridden in the wet on one of these bikes with these Dunlops will know, and has probably had the rear end come out or the front end come out, or you know, it really gets the heart beating, shall we say. And you know, after Christmas, after the New Year, these bad boys are coming off, and it just really depends on whether I wait a little bit longer and get new wheels. I'm still not sure if I want to get new wheels, just because it's a hell of a lot of money, but we'll see. I mean, I might just get the tires. And yeah, I've been talking to you guys and getting some sort of information on tires, and there's three that I've really got my eye on, and I have made a final decision on this now. And there's a few little factors into why I've made this decision, but we'll get into them. So the first one is the Avon Cobra, and I've read a ton of reviews on here, and they've got a pretty good review on Revzilla on the YouTube on these tires. They look real kick-ass. I really like that Avon logo. I mean, it's real simple, but it's nice, big and fat, and they got that little Cobra on the side, and the actual styling of the grip is pretty cool. It's quite a modern look. Don't know if it goes so well with this bike, but you know, honestly, who looks at the tread when the thing's moving around? And not many people are going to criticize the tread of your tire. Oh, it's too modern for that bike. I mean, if it was on a, you know, an old panhead or something, then fair enough, but this ain't that, so whatever. But I've heard tons of reviews, I've read tons of people's reviews, and it's kind of weird, you know. Some people say the Cobras are freaking awesome, the best tyre on the market, you can't go wrong, they're better than any other tyre, and they've had all the different ones, you know, Dunlops, Michelins, Pirellis, women Metzlers, all of it. And they say these are the top ones, you got to get them. And then other people say, yeah, they are pretty good, but there's ones that are better for grip, and there's ones that are better for longevity, you know, lifespan and all that. So I don't know where I'm going with that, but you know, the Avon is a great tire. The Cobra is a great tire. There's nothing wrong with it. It's going to absolutely kick dick over these pieces of crap on my bike at the moment, that's for sure. Secondly, and I didn't even know this, I know it's stupid, but I didn't even know this company existed, and how I don't know it didn't exist is beyond me, because I am Italian. And it's you know, a well-known brand, and that's the Metzler. I'm hoping I'm getting that name right, and it's the 888 tire, 888, 888, whatever. And they seem like a damn good tire, really good all-rounded tire. They've got a million different sizes, so you know, and I think they do a white wall as well, if I'm not mistaken. I think the Cobras do a white wall as well, but pretty sure the Metzlers do a white wall. Not for me, the white wall thing, but you know, there are some lovely bobs out there with white walls on them, but club style with white walls, not really. So yeah, the Metzler 888, great tire, really good reviews, lasts a long time. You're looking at sort of like nearly 10,000 miles on a tire, as long as you don't go absolutely crazy on them. And yeah, the grip looks great, and I've heard in the wet, in the dry, everything, they grip like poo to a blanket, shall we say. And yeah, they are a really good tire, and honestly, I've this one and the next one I've really been struggling to find which one I want out of these last two, and that's the Pirelli Night Dragon. So the Pirelli Night Dragon has great reviews on it. Everyone that rides them says they've got the softest compound out of all the three tires I've just mentioned, so they grip the best, and that's in dry and wet conditions. They really do hug the road, and that's the main purpose for why I'm changing these things, is the grip. Styling and how long they last, I'm not really too bothered. I'm not commuting on this thing, so if I only get sort of 5,000 miles out of these tires, I don't care. You know, that's going to last me a year at least. And you know, tires aren't cheap, but they're not exactly insanely expensive either. And the Pirelli's actually come out the cheapest out of all three of them, only by, I think it's about, for the pair, I think it's about 30 quid cheaper, something like that. So it's not a huge amount. But the Night Dragons, they're the softest compound. They are really, really grippy, and I do like the grip on them. The styling of that tread looks really cool. Night Dragon, is it a cool name or is it a loser name? Well, that's a matter of opinion. I don't mind it. You know, it's a bit geeky, but I don't mind that. You know, I actually don't mind that. So and the styling around the tire, that you know, they've got the D, I think it is, or the G, one of them is an actual dragon, and that's pretty cool. I mean, you could do a little bit of sort of paint job on that, you know, a bit of white and red or white and orange or something, make it stand out on the actual wall of the tire. Pretty cool. So yeah guys, in between Night Dragon, Metzler, Avon, but the problem is with the Avon for me is it's hard to source exactly the right tire for this bike. I don't know why, but it's just a pain in the bum. And I found a place that does them, but they are quite expensive. And you know, some of the reviews say they're real good, some of them say they're okay. But the Metzlers, everyone has said they are the best tire they've ever ridden in their lives. They last a really long time, and that's why most people end up getting them, because they can do massive tours on them and they don't have to worry about them running out, that sort of thing. And the only downside to the Pirelli is the fact that, you know, you're only gonna get on a good year 5,000, 6,000 miles out of them. It might even be kilometers, I'm not sure. I think that seems a little low, but like I said, I'm not too bothered about that. So I think, guys, and they are cheaper as well. They are the cheapest ones, the Pirellis, which, you know, again, only by like 30 quid. I think I've already mentioned that. Oh well, I'll put it in there again, whatever. But yeah, so I think I'm going to go with the Pirellis. I mean, I've said that now, and who knows, in a month's time, 2 months time, when I actually go and buy the tires, I might have changed my mind again. I know there's other ones out there. You've got the Michelins, and I can't remember what they're called now, but there's some decent stuff out there. But those are the three that I've really sort of narrowed it down to, shall I say. And what I will do, guys, is when I do get the tire of choice, I will do a full review. Obviously we're gonna have to wait a little bit, because I'm gonna have to run them in and get a good sort of feel for the tire in all sort of weather conditions. I know what these tires are like on my bike now. I know these inside out, and it's yeah, suicide sort of tires in the wet, let's put it that way. But yeah, I'll do a full review, and we'll see what you guys have to say about it. And if you are riding Pirellis, please let me know and see, and you know, I'd love to know what your thoughts are on them. Or if you've got Avon Cobras, or you know, I know you guys out there, a lot of you have already got the 888s on your bike, and you can't recommend them highly enough. But yeah, if you or if there is something else I'm missing, then let me know. But I think I'm going to go with the Pirellis, guys. Yeah, I just want that extra grip, you know, grip, performance. And with this stage 2 now and that torque, you know, in the wet, I've got to be so careful coming out of a bend with this torque now. It's pretty sketchy. And I have heard, as just another note, that burnouts in the Pirellis is like really hard to do. Not that I do any burnouts, because it sticks to the road real hardcore. But yeah guys, I'm going to leave it there. Hope this has been interesting. Please leave your comments below, and if you're new to the channel, please give me a subscribe, and always give me a like and hit that bell button. And I will catch you next time. Street Bobber Vlogger, woo!